In this video, we are gonna solve one more example about Gauss method. The Gauss method, as you learned in the previous video, we are using it to find solutions for linear systems. And if you didn't watch our previous lectures, you should go back over there, because it is difficult to solve without know the rules and know what is the Gauss method. And let's look at this example. As we know, as a first step, we should write this linear system as an augmented matrix. And that is the reason I am writing it in the form of a matrix. It will be written like that. After we write the augmented matrix, we should specify our main diagonal, and it is that, and we know to be able to obtain a upper triangular matrix, the elements which are under this main diagonal should be 0. Here we have 0, but here they are 2 and 3. We should change them to 0, and always we are gonna use the element row operations to do that, and we are gonna use this equation to change them. As you see, if we multiply, look at this term, if we multiply this term with -2 and add it to the second equation, here it will be 0. And let's show it like that. -2 times row 1 plus row 2, and it will be row 2. And to get rid of this 3 here, we should multiply it with -3 and add it here. It will be shown like that. We showed our operations, and right now I am gonna write our new matrices after these operations. First row won't change, because the first row is not at the right of this arrow. I am not gonna explain it here, because you should know about the elementary row operations. If you have a problem, you can go our second video in this playlist and you can watch it. It is explained over there. I am gonna only will write it. Here it will be 0 -2 times 1 plus 2, 0 -2 times 2 plus -1, -5, and here it will be -5. You can make the multiplication and addition by yourself. And here it will be -10. Then we are gonna multiply it with -3 and add it our third equation. Here it will be 0, here it will be -6, -10, and -24. Right now, as you see, we obtained our elements as 0, but here it changed and it became -6. Our main diagonal is here, and we should do this element 0 as well. But you are able to do that. We are gonna again multiply another equation, and we are gonna add it here, and we are gonna make it 0. But you should always prefer this equation for it, because look at here, if we prefer this equation while we try to do -6, 0, we are gonna make it here another number. It will be changed again, but here we are not gonna change this term, because here it is 0. That is the reason we should prefer this equation, and we should multiply it with -6/5. Because when you multiply the -5 with -6/5, it will be 6, and they are gonna make 0 together. And let's write our new matrix. Here already it is 0, 0. Here it will be 0. And here minus 6 over 5 times minus 5. It will be 6. And when you edit minus 10, it will be minus 4. And here minus 12. And as you see, we obtained our upper triangular matrix. Right now we can find our solutions easily. We should start with the last equation. Here last equation, minus 4 times z equal minus 12. Z will be 3 here. And after finding z, we should replace it in another equation. In the second equation, we are gonna replace it. The second equation is like that. Z, here it will be minus 15. We replaced it here. And when you pass this minus 15 to another side, it will be minus 5y equal 5. And y will be minus 1 here. Right now we obtained y and z, and only we have one equation. We are gonna replace them in that equation, and the only unknown will be x, and we are gonna get x value. Let's write this equation. X plus 2y plus 2z equal 9. We know y, we know z. Here it will be minus 2, here it will be plus 9, and here we have x. When you solve this equation, pass these numbers over there and it will be x equal 2. We found our solutions. Let's write them together. X equal 2, y equal minus 1, and z equal 3. And it is time to check if they are wrong or right. I recommend you to check in your exams, because if you have made a mistake, you can figure it out and you can change it. It is possible to make a mistake because we are dealing with a lot of numbers. Choose this equation in this linear system and replace them. We found x as 2. It will be 6. And minus z, z is 3, minus z will be 3. It says equal 3, and solve these numbers together. 6 minus 3 equal 3, and it satisfies this equation. This means we found our solutions right. You can solve another questions by yourself. It is not that difficult, only you should get used to this method, and you see